What's up, Tiger fans? It's Morgan Thomas here again with another video. This time we're going to highlight Mack Anglin. He had a solid start against Virginia Tech last weekend, and we look to get more about him and tell you a little bit more about what we think about this pitcher for Clemson Tigers baseball. Before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so you can always be updated whenever we put out new content. We try to put out new content for Clemson every single week, exclusive Clemson content. So make sure you subscribe and be a part of our channel. All right, so I'm bringing the guys back, Big Al and Houston here to talk some baseball, and specifically Mack Anglin. He has a 3.07 ERA. He's pitched about 14.2 innings, has only allowed 15 hits, 5 runs. Third best on the team in strikeouts with 23 total strikeouts. Man, he's throwing some heat right now, doing really good. Did really good on Friday against the Hokies. So, Al, what do you think about Mack Anglin?
Well, look, Mack is one of the guys that I was really hoping was going to kind of come of age this year. He's kind of somebody that I like to have as your Friday night starter guy. He's got swing and miss stuff, which is something Clemson hasn't had. You know, Davis Sharp was our Friday night guy. That was not his thing. He's kind of more of a contact pitcher, even though he had a couple of good starts at the beginning of the season, got a ton of strikeouts. He's more of a contact guy, and that's kind of shown to be the case throughout the season. But I love Mack Anglin in that spot. The thing about Anglin is kind of, the issue with a few Clemson pitchers is they've got great stuff. They've got to hone in their command a little bit. They struggle with their command at times, which leads to, they're having to groove fastballs. They get hits that they wouldn't normally get. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. But I loved what I saw from him for the most part on Friday night. I like the potential of what we saw. He's just got to, again, it's just about that command. It's just little tweaks here and there to get those breaking balls to throw for strikes, and you can just locate things just a little bit better. He had a rough start to the game, to be honest with you. He gave up 3 straight singles. I mean, bases loaded, nobody outs right off the bat, which is that's tough to get around. I mean, you're thinking, here we go again. We can't get the consistent pitching we need, can't get these starters to go and do what they need to do and give up the beginning. Well, then he battles back. He gets a pop fly. He gets a strikeout. So now we've got 2 outs. They still haven't scored. Then I was a little disappointed. He gave up a run hitting the guy with a pitch. Okay, so that's pretty tough. That's a tough one to take after you've battled back like that. I know it hurts you mentally while you're out there on the mound, but he battled back, got the K. He only gave up the 1 run. That's limiting damage, and that's a very big thing for confidence. Cruised through the second inning from what I remember, got 2 Ks and a ground out, I believe. And then the third inning, a lot like the first, to be honest with you, 3 singles with, I think, a pop-out sandwiched in there in the middle. So another bases-loaded situation, less than 2 outs. It's another tough situation, and then he Ks the next 2 batters. I think the last one you actually got away from the catcher, and he ended up getting him out at home. But again, that's battling back. That's pitching your way through adversity. That's a very good thing. He's got the stuff. Okay, just a tweak here and there to his command. I think he's going to be a Friday night guy this year, and he could be the Friday night guy next year if he can continue to get that command where he needs to be and be more consistent as a pitcher. I think he's got great stuff, and look forward to him in the future for Clemson.
Yeah, and I would say that the thing that I'd draw comparisons to for Mack Anglin is how I felt about Sam Weatherly. Highly touted coming in. When I first saw Sam Weatherly pitch his freshman year, I was like, man, this guy is not that good. He just doesn't have it. I don't like it. And he got a little better his sophomore year, and then before the season was cut short last year, he was one of the best pitchers in the country, hands down. And I feel like Mack Anglin's on that trajectory. Last year he struggled and what he was able to pitch last year. This year he's gotten a little better. It's not perfect, but he could be the guy. I feel like Mack Anglin next year could be one of the best pitchers in the country if he progresses in the same way that he does. He's got good stuff. Like you said, he's just got to get command. He's just got to get, honestly, a little more experience. We got to factor in, well, this is his 3rd start of his career in college. And that's just because of the shortened season last year. I think give this guy a full season, and going into 2022, this guy could be an All-American maybe.
Wow, good stuff there from the guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. How do you like Mack Anglin and the Clemson baseball team? We'd love to hear your voice, and we'll get back to you and talk to you in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video so you don't miss any of our Clemson exclusive content that we put out each week over on YouTube. And as always, Tiger fans, we'll see you at the top of the hill. Let me tell you about Black's Tire Inc. in Westminster, South Carolina, family owned and operated since 1971. If you need new tires, brakes, alignments, tire repair, or just looking for a friendly professional to help answer your questions, stop by Black's Tire Inc., located 1415 East Main Street, Westminster, South Carolina. Give them a call, 864-647-9292.